my name's DJ John Flashes, and when I'm not doing wedding DJ sets for people and bringing people together with the power of combat, I like to play some jazz guitar. One of the key things that I think that is daunting about jazz, I think, is the sheer supposed amount of chords that you might think that you have to learn or whatever. Actually, probably it's more important to just start playing the music than thinking I need to know loads and loads of different varieties of chord. But if you also look at someone like Eric Johnson, he has his own sort of vocabulary of chords as well. So I think there's something to trying to find chords that you like the sound of that are sort of unique to you. I think that's a nice idea. Alan Holdsworth as well, one of these types of people. So I wanted to show you this chord. Probably tune a guitar. So I wanted to show you this chord, which I really like the sound of. And what we've got in there, we've got an E, so that's the root. We've got a G sharp third. We've got a B sharp, that's the sharp 5. We've got a D, that's the flat 7. And then we've got a G in the very top. And the G on the top, which is like a sharp 9. So, what can you do with that chord? So, that's a dominant chord essentially. So, use that in the key of A minor. You could use it as the chord 5 of A major, so in that kind of way, or you could use it to approach a chord 2. So say we're in E minor or G, could use it here to approach chord 2. That kind of thing. Anyway, so you can hear it's this really cool chord. So what could you do with that once you know it to learn other chords? So as I said, we've got an E, a G sharp, a B sharp or a C, a D and a G. The first thing I might try to do is move string sets, so we could try it here. So E, G sharp, C, D, G. And you'll find quickly that the way the guitar works is that you're going to have to make choices. So I might play this chord like that instead. So we're starting from the 3rd in this case. And you could play an open E in the bottom. So that's like an inversion, right? So let's keep going with this idea of inversion. So that one's a really nice chord. Naturally we'd want an E in that chord somewhere. That's the chord that's missing, so you could tap that on if you wanted to, or play an open E. So that'll work in the same way. So if we had something that kind of was in A minor, use that in the place of that chord there. Okay, if we keep going up inversion wise, what else can we do? So we've got a C in it, or a B sharp, and then we've got an E. So if we just, I'm taking these chords and listening and looking. Then up here, starting from the C, we could play something with the D, but it's quite difficult to make that stretch, so something like this might work quite nicely. So then got that big stretch there. So all of those chords would work because they're all the same fundamental chord. They're made up of the same notes, although we've got some omissions, but you know, we've got enough of the notes that we're giving off the same kind of harmonic. So you could tap that on again, the G. the top there. Got 5 potential starting notes, right? So we've done one from the E, we've done one from the G sharp, we've done one from the C. We could do one from the D. So what do we need? We need so one from the D. We could go D, E, G sharp. Got a D in the top there. But maybe we want an E in the top. G in the top even. Something like that would work quite nicely. Ooh. That's a really nice one actually. So we got a D, an E, a G sharp, a C, and then a G in the top. So that's definitely one that I want to remember. What was our C one? This. And then we got this D one, which was, let me try and remember. So we've got a bar here on the 13th fret for the G sharp and the C. Then we're hitting the D with our pinky. And then hitting the E with our middle finger. I definitely want to remember that. So there's one starting from the G sharp. Then got an inversion starting from the C, and then this last one here that we discovered here with the D, the E, and then we've got one more note that we haven't yet started an inversion from, so this G sharp. So we're going to have a G sharp, a C, an E, and then what else do we need? There, that's quite a simple one. So we just we get a G sharp, a C, an E, a D, and then another C. So we could change something out for a D. Yeah, that would work nicely. So we get a G sharp, a D, an E, a G, and a C. So that ends up with some new chords. For me, that's literally my real-time process for coming up with new chords. I'm going to put together now a little bit of an introduction, just playing those, and so you can get the sense for how they might all sound together. There's another, what did we say? We were going to start with this one as well. Start from G sharp. Oh, maybe we haven't started one from a G. Oh, yeah, we haven't started one from the G. So there's multiple options for all of this. So here we go. That one. There's another one there. There's another one. Then we've got the one starting from C up here. Then we've got this really nice one here. Really difficult to finger, but sounds great. And then we need one starting from a G. So G, G sharp, E we want. And then there's a G. And I've said before, so I'll put together a tab for this. I'll put together an intro now, because my theory on this stuff is if you don't use these chords regularly, you'll lose them. So I want to get more out of this kind of voicing, so this 7 sharp 9 voicing. I really like the way that it sounds. I really like the way that sounds. I was using this chord, but I want some more variations on that thing. So that's just the process that I've just shown you there, coming up with these things that over the fretboard are the same sound, but just different ways to organise that chord, different voicings. And what was this one over here? This, yeah. And they're completely brand new to me. And so, yeah, that's kind of the exciting part about kind of playing these voicings will be difficult to start with as well, because they're kind of unique. But that's a bunch of 7 sharp 9 voicings that you might want to use. And you can also discover other voicings by accident when you do this sort of thing. Even the mistakes sometimes sound pretty good. And yeah, so have fun with that. And as I say, I'll just go and put together a backing track now using some of these, and I've forgotten that one, so I'll write these out first and then plan this. Hopefully that's vaguely interesting to someone who's interested in these chords. I think this is quite a good journey of discovery. If you do this sort of thing with another voicing that you like, it's quite a good way to learn other new voicings that are kind of unique to you, because it's not like you've just seen someone else playing them. Yeah, so you could do it with any style of chord. But yeah, so you just take the notes that are in the chord, work out what they are, and you think, okay, where can I play that on the neck? And arrive at the result where you're playing the same sets of notes, but in different kind of places and in different inversions. Catch you in another video soon. If you want to like and subscribe, you could. Hopefully that was interesting. Leave me a comment if it was. Cheers.